Hey guys, welcome back to Nostalgic Nerdery. My name is Doug. Today we have a decent size Nintendo collection that I purchased a little while ago from a gentleman that was moving in my local area. He was moving away and didn't want to take it with him, couldn't take it with him, didn't have the room, so he wanted to sell it. So I bought it from him. It came with a Nintendo, the light gun, a couple of controllers, and all the hookups for the system. The system was not working, but after the fact, after I'd already made the deal, I was able to get the system working by replacing the pin connector. So it works fine now, perfectly fine. The other pin connector probably works. I just have to clean it and see what happens. But I have keep spare parts, so I always have pin connectors and that kind of thing around. So what I'm going to show you today is the games, because I bought the everything without really looking through it all, and there's some pretty decent stuff in here. One very good, what I consider a very good game in particular, a pricey game. Uh, so when I've researched all the prices of the stuff now since the transaction's over, I have all the prices here on a couple pieces of paper. We're going to go through each game, and I'm going to go through the pricing. I'm using pricecharting.com. Pricecharting.com is pretty close to eBay pricing. After comparing both, they're within pennies of each other most of the time. These are all loose games. They had no boxes, no manuals. So we're going to start off with the first one here, and we have RoboCop 2, and its price is out at $12. Next, we have Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, and this price is out for the loose cart for $27. Then we were able to get, let's see, where's it at? Dragon Warrior. That's $6 on pricecharting.com. Next, we have a game that I've never even heard of before, and I think it's a puzzle game from what I've read online about it. And I'm probably going to screw up the name, but it's a Nobonga's Ambition. And this is a $12 game on pricecharting.com. Next, we have Little Nemo and the Dream Master, and that is $8. Then we have everybody's favorite, Cubert. That is a $10 game. Then we have a game called Silent Service. And Silent Service, cheap game, is $4. Not all these are gems, and they're not going to be. But this actually added a lot to my collection. Stuff I didn't have, so some randos I didn't have. Some of these still need some cleaning. I've cleaned most of the pins and all of them. All of them seem to come on. They do have some gunk on the outside of them. Some of them need more cleaning. I haven't got to that part yet, but I will before I officially put them in my collection. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have, I can't find this one right now. We'll just move on. We'll come back to that one. We have Kings of the Beach. That's a $3 game. Never played it. It's a beach volleyball game. One that I was really stoked about, and this is one of the ones I did see in the system. I had no idea how much it was, but I've always wanted to play this game. I never had it growing up, and it's got a little label problem in the corner, but that is Monster in My Pocket. This is a very fun game. I've already been playing this. It's great. $34, so that's a good price on that. Let's see, here we go. Operation Wolf. That is $5. And you see, like, people like how they put their name on stuff, and you can use this permanent marker, but alcohol will work. Rubbing alcohol will work. Also, you can use a magic eraser, from what I've seen, but it will take some of the texture off of the case, so we don't like doing that. But yeah, a little bit of alcohol, you'll get that off over time. Just scrub it real well. Next we have the Flying Warriors, and this is $17. That's pretty cool. Then we have Xenophobe. Honestly, this isn't a very good game. This is like $4 on the line, but didn't have it, so now I do. Going to part of the completion of the whole thing, right? So next we have Captain Skyhawk, which is $4. Then we have what is this? Tecmo Super Bowl. This is like $9, $10 for Tecmo Super Bowl. Just cool. Then we have another game that I have never played. That is the Moffat Conspiracy. So we will check that out. Don't really know a lot about it. Haven't done any research on it. So yeah, we're just gonna plug it in and play it. See what happens. Let's see. Next we have. Da, da, da. If I can find it, I have horrible handwriting, and you think I would have put these in order, but I'm not that organized. So we have Astyanax. That's a $6 game. Haven't played that one before either. Let's see. Then we have Super Mario Duck Hunt. That's a $4 game. $4 game, but a classic. It was a pack-in title with some of the systems. So they also have a version of this that's got a third game on it. That's one of the Olympic event games that you can get. Let's see. Next we have Uncanny X-Men. That is $8. We got good old Frustration, known as Top Gun. And Top Gun is $4. And it's $4 of frustrating. Just trying to land this thing, land the plane on the jet on the aircraft carrier. I was never good at it. I've done it like twice in my entire life. I've seen people that can do it every single time. I'm not good at it. I don't know. There's a secret to it, I'm sure. But I'm horrible at all the games I play, so whatever. Then we have a gunked up Mega Man 2, which is $17. It looks like somebody spilled Coke and all on it up there, but we'll get that cleaned off. It does work. I cleaned the pins, so at least it works. Then we got some good old TC Surf Design. It's a $5 game. TNC Surf Design. Everybody calls it TNC Surf Design, but its full name is Town and Country Surf Design, Pearl City, Hawaii, Wood and Water Rage. So it's cool. It's got a gorilla surfing, so whatever. Then we have Ghostbusters 2, which is a $10 game. This game's a little frustrating too, but this is pretty fun. Me and my brother had this growing up. We played it a lot. I think this makes my second or third copy of that now. Next, we have an $18 game known as Kabuki Quantum Fighter. Haven't played this yet. We rented this as a kid, but I haven't played it since I was 8, 9 years old. Maybe a little older. So we will definitely be getting into that some. We also have Iron Sword Wizards and Warriors 2. Unfortunately, it looks like somebody took a bite out of the bottom of it. It's a $4 game. I plugged it in. It works still. You know, it just broke the protective area around the chip, around the connector board. So it still plugs and plays. That's fine. I can get a replacement case if I really wanted to. But this one has the artwork on it, so it's all good. Next we have Vice Project Doom. And let's see if I can find that on my sheet here. Maybe I didn't write it down. I don't see it. We'll come back to it. I'm sure it's on there somewhere. Then we have Scattered Eye 2, $6 game. Then we have. I was having a hard time figuring out what that game was because of there was a old store label or something over the top of it, and it doesn't say it on the front of the game. But this is a game called Trojan, and I've never played Trojan. It's a $4 game, so probably not something that amazing, but we're going to check it out and see what we can do with it. It seems like it could be a fun game. I mean, the front of it, I say that just by looking at the front of it, because there's a dude with a sword and a shield, and it's got some badass looking dude behind him that I'm assuming is the villain. So we'll see. If the game's anything like the artwork, it should be really, really good. And then I did find Vice Project Doom, $37 game. So I don't know why this one's that much. I've never played this game, so we'll check it out and see. Then, unfortunately, he didn't have a Power Glove, but what he did have is Super Glove Ball. So it says it's you can play with the Power Glove and joystick compatible. So I have a joystick, so we will check that out. But Super Glove Ball is not that much. It's like $5 for Super Glove Ball. So it's nothing really, unfortunately. So let me move some of this stuff around real quick. Alright, got a few more games left. We have Mega Man 3, which is a $16 game. So love some Mega Man. All of them are worth having. All very good games. Then we have a game called Code Name Viper. So Code Name Viper is a $7 game. Next we have good old Super Mario Brothers 3, which is 10-15 bucks. It's not that much. You can pick them up pretty cheap. Our local store sells them for like 15 a pop. Online is like 10. But once you pay shipping and have to wait for it, just buy local, guys. Buy local. Local helps out little mom and pop shops that want to stay open. That way they don't have to sell online. People that sit at home all day and just sell stuff out of their apartment, they got no overhead really. Have the little mom and pop shops. They're trying to stay alive. Next, we have Yoshi. $7 game. This game's actually really fun. It's kind of like Tetris Dr. Mario in that kind of vein, but you have like little hand things that you turn the plates around as things come down. You have to stack them in twos of the same thing to make them disappear. That's really cool. I love this game. It's one of the funner games on the system in my opinion. I like games like that. And then next we have a game called Image Fight. Image Fight is $13. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Now, there's one game left. And I was quite surprised that this game was as expensive as it is, because I never really hear that much about it. I mean, I watched some people's videos on it on YouTube, like some playthroughs. It seemed like a fun game. Seemed like a little hard game. But yeah, Bucky O'Hare. So we got Bucky O'Hare. This is a $109 game. Cartridge only, $109. This one works perfectly. It's almost a near mint copy. The label is really good condition. It's on there good. There's no rips or tears in the label. There's no pitting in the label really. There's one little spot, but you can't even really tell unless you examine it really closely. Plays great. I've already played it. I've beat most of the game. So yeah, I mean, this is $109. I was very surprised. So a lot of you are probably going to be sick when I tell you what I got all this for, because like I said, the guy was just wanting to get rid of it. Didn't want to mess with it. So he shot me a price. I shot back a counter offer. He agreed. He said 150. I said 125. I got everything for 125, including the system and the light gun and the controllers, plus all the games. Comes to just over $500 if I was to resell it all, which I'm not. 90% of this is going in my personal collection. There's a couple of duplicates that I'll give to some friends that collect, or I'll trade for something I don't have. So Super Mario Brothers 3, I have like 10 copies of that game. I don't need any more of that game. I give them away as gifts every year. Cause it's almost every single collection I buy, they're in there. So if you get to know local people in your area, other collectors, other people that just enjoy playing games, you can pick up some good deals like this. Like I said, the gentleman was just wanting to move. He was moving, didn't want to take it with him, didn't have any kids. He's about my age, so just wanted to get rid of it all, and I got it for a good deal. I also buy a lot of collections off eBay. I buy a lot off of Craigslist. There are places to find good deals and all this stuff. If you wanted to do this as a business, you could very easily do so. Open up a store, sell to people. I always say shop local, but if there's no local place for people to shop or buy this stuff, you could be that place. If you don't have the means to open up, you could advertise and sell to local people. You can sell online. I sell on eBay a lot. I'm one of the dirty internet sellers, I know. But I've also worked in a lot of stores and sold to locals as well. In my area, there's just nowhere to really buy this kind of stuff other than the one shop. And he's got some good stuff, but he doesn't have a lot. So it is what it is. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit the make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell to be notified when we have more content going up on the channel. We're trying to do a video a day between me and my brother, either him playing some video games, doing some review videos, me doing the collection purchase videos or pickup videos that I do. Yeah, so just keep checking us out. Let us know what you think. If you've got any cool pickups that you've done, let us know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, may your cats be thunderous and your Joes GI. Thank you all very much, and y'all have a good night.